In a world of high-stakes football deals, few stories generate as much buzz as a rejected bid from one of the sport's most iconic figures. Roman Abramovich, former owner of Chelsea Football Club, is no stranger to making waves in the football world. His influence, financial clout, and deep connections with the sports elite made headlines during his tenure at Chelsea. Even after stepping back from his position, Abramovich's name continues to carry weight. So, when news broke that a staggering £10 billion bid from Abramovich was immediately turned down, it was bound to ignite discussions across football circles. The idea of Abramovich returning with such a massive financial offer is tantalizing for many. After all, Abramovich was the architect behind Chelsea's rise to the top of European football, transforming them from a solid Premier League side into a global powerhouse. His deep pockets enabled Chelsea to attract world-class talent, invest in cutting-edge infrastructure, and compete at the highest level, both domestically and on the continental stage. The mere thought of him launching a £10 billion bid, rumored to be aimed at acquiring another top-tier football club, or perhaps a piece of a prestigious sports conglomerate, had people talking. However, despite the allure of Abramovich's riches, the offer was rejected swiftly. Those privy to the negotiations have remained tight-lipped about the exact details, but the decision to turn down such a monumental sum sent shockwaves throughout the football and business communities. It raises questions. Why was the bid dismissed so quickly? Was it a case of principled ownership unwilling to part ways with their prized asset? Or were there concerns about Abramovich's continued presence in European football? For many, the rejection of such a bid seems almost unimaginable. Football, at its core, is a business, and few entities in the sport would casually wave away such a colossal financial package. But, for all his influence, Abramovich's involvement in football has not been without controversy. His ties to Russian politics, particularly in the wake of the invasion of Ukraine, have clouded his legacy. In recent years, sanctions have made it difficult for Abramovich to remain actively involved in the sport he so dearly loves. His sale of Chelsea was a direct consequence of these political and financial pressures, and perhaps these same forces played a role in the swift rejection of his latest attempt to re-enter the footballing arena. Beyond the financial implications, there's an emotional element to consider. Abramovich's passion for football, particularly Chelsea, was never in question. He was more than just an owner, he was a fan. His connection to the sport was personal, and his desire to return, despite all the challenges, is a testament to his enduring love for the game. Yet, football has evolved, and so have the dynamics of ownership. Billionaire-backed clubs are no longer the anomaly, they are the norm. Owners are not just investing in football for the love of the game but as part of larger, multifaceted business empires. In the end, while the £10 billion bid may have been turned down, it's unlikely that Abramovich will simply walk away. His ambitions, his resources, and his passion for football remain intact. Whether he'll find another opportunity to return to the sport that made him a household name remains to be seen. But one thing is certain, Roman Abramovich's presence in football, whether active or in the shadows, will continue to be felt for years to come.